Hey guys, this was fun. It was almost like, I'm not kidding, it was almost like watching a boxing match between several of you. One person would come in, someone would top them, then they'd top themselves. It went back and forth a lot more than you would think. But pulling out the win, really, I mean, this was a buzzer beater. Pulling out the win with 3.9 million points. Jeff, you have won the power of veto.
That was a hard-fought veto. It was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be, that's for sure. You know, there's an obvious divide in the House. And as it turns out, I'm on the lopsided minority end of that divide. So Trey, these nominations were a great flex on your part. But maybe, just maybe, that divide isn't how you believe it to be. But to quote a phrase, I guess we'll find out. As the winner of the power of veto, I choose to use the veto on myself. Trey, as the current head of household, it is now your responsibility to name a replacement nominee. This veto ceremony is adjourned.
All right, I'm going to be quick about this because there's no sense in dragging it out. First off, Jeff, congratulations on winning that veto. Yeah, that took some serious skill. I didn't get close to that score, so good job there. As my replacement nominee, I'm putting up Shane for obvious reasons, so there you go.
Alright guys, tonight is going to work a little bit differently. Instead of submitting video votes to me, we're going to actually do the vote live with the viewing party. The window for voting will open at 8:45 and close at 9:15, so you got a half an hour window. When you're ready to vote, come to the diary room. We'll send you the link to StreamYard. You'll come on, you'll submit your vote, and then you'll hop off. And then at the end, we might even try and bring all the nominees on. You guys can all hop back on and watch the eviction happen live. We can try and do that if you guys all want to. I think it'd be fun. So we're gonna try and do the vote live tonight. You'll have that window, half an hour. If that's gonna be a problem, let us know.
Hi, I got a haircut. Also, I'm surprised I'm still in the game, and I survived double eviction. I mean, I really look back, and I think week 1, where I was the obvious target and probably much like the obvious vote out, and kind of how I made a 360, and I don't know what's really going on within the house. This, if I'm going based off my performances in past games I've played in, this is probably bottom tier Nathan, and I'm doing the bare minimum and somehow still kind of talking to people, and people are coming to me and trusting me, and that's great and fine and dandy. I don't know what it is. I don't know what I'm doing, or if there's something that I'm just kind of misting in the air for these people to really eat into. But I guess it's working, so I'm not going to complain or anything. Me and Alex are still a dynamic duo. I love him, my gay buddy. I think he still has a crush on me, and that's okay. I'm still playing it off. I guess we're boyfriends now. We're really taking it fast. But yeah, I'm surprised that I survived this double eviction. I am now, I don't know how close we are into jury, or if we're getting close to jury, but we're getting there somehow, some way, But also, if we're talking about the vote, I want Carson gone. Carson is there. I've tried speaking to her twice, once and then no response, and so I reached out again and then nothing, and so at this point I've given up. So I'm excited to see how the eviction works and how everything goes down, but I'm still here somehow, so period.
Hello everybody and welcome to our first ever Big Brother Hometowns live vote. Alright, Jeff is here. Let's get Jeff on here. Jeff, please.
How's it going, guys?
Cast your vote to save.
Everybody. I would like to vote to save Shane.
Hopefully.
Here is Nathan.
Hello.
Alright, Nathan, please cast your vote to save.
I vote to save Shane.
Beautiful, thank you very much. Alright, Robbie is here.
What's up?
Robbie, please cast your vote to save.
My vote to save is Shane.
Alright, well, please cast your vote to save.
I'm going to cast my vote to save Shane.
Alright, Connor. Please cast your vote to save.
Hello. This has been a crazy day. I thought it was a silent day, and now it's not. Zach can suck it. I'm voting to keep Shane.
Hello.
Please cast your vote to save, Quinn.
It's okay. I am casting my vote to save Zach.
Okay, Alex is
We
here.
got Alex. Let's get him on here. Alex, all right?
Hello.
Rubber meets the road. Please cast your vote to save.
I vote to save Shane.
In here, Thomas, please cast your vote to save.
Hey, how's it going? I don't know if I'm going in the right direction. My vote to save is I'm planning to save Zach.
All right, please cast your vote to save.
I'm saving Shane.
Hey, Kaylee, please cast your vote to save.
Alright, tonight I will be saving Shane from the black.
Okay, good. All right, by a vote of 8-2, Shane, you are safe. Zach and Carson, you've been evicted from the Big Brother house.
Okay, I know this is a family-friendly show, so Josh, I really need you to bleep this out. But what the f just happened? Like, okay, I don't even have words. Like, my brain hurts. Basically, like, tonight in this house was the closest thing to, like, a live tribal on Survivor that I think you could ever get to. I don't know, like, I thought the plan was Carson, to stay, keep Carson. I wanted to keep Carson just because I trusted her and we had talked some. But then I heard that Robbie and Alex, who I trust, like, with my life, were wanting to keep Shane. And if they trust Shane, I trust Shane, because Robbie said Shane isn't targeting me. So I reached out to Shane. Shane said he's not targeting me. He said he never has. I mean, I don't know. I heard he was going for returners, but that could have been a lie. So I decided to keep Shane. But then, like, we changed back to Carson, and then we changed back to Shane. And me and Connor was like, I'll do whatever you do. And I told him to do one thing. I was like, wait, no, never mind. Change it. Let's do this. It solidified. I mean, this round solidified an alliance for me, but it also broke up an alliance for me because me and Darrell have separated. I'm a little bit emotional about that. If you can't see from the tears in my eyes right now, I just think it's a lot that, you know, we've been working together since the beginning. So that was hard. And he left every single group that we were in. Sorry, I'm so damn extra. God. He left every group that we're in. And who knows where he's at now? I mean, it's probably going to be all of us versus Jeff and Darrell now. I'm just trying to make the jury again. Like, I just want to be able to pick who wins this thing. So, yeah, who knows what's going to happen, but Darrell is a loose cannon cop. I don't know what to expect at all. But, I mean, if I can make it through this round, then I feel like I'm in a good spot moving forward, because moving forward, I'll have, like, a strong group. There's still some people in the house I haven't, like, really talked to at all. I mean, I've talked to everyone at this point, but Jeff and Nathan I definitely haven't talked to as much. So, and then Darrell, I guess we're not speaking anymore. So, out of the 9 people left, or out of the 12 people left, there's probably 9 that I trust. And that's good. It's good numbers. I feel like I'm playing a really great social game right now. That's what I'm trying to. I've known everything that's going to happen. This whole game, I've known what's going to happen every time before it happened. And I count that as a victory, because I'm trying to play low key and just, like, talk to people and be social. But at the end of the day, it's like, I feel like I kind of, like, caused some of that chaos tonight, just, like, by, like, talking to different people. But also the, like, structure of the game did too, because it's like, you would go to one person and say, oh, this person told me this. Oh, well, that person hasn't told me that yet. Yeah, because they were just talking to me. So, yeah, I don't know. But it was fun. So it kind of made me think about Tyson on the season of Survivor whenever he was, like, going around just stirring shit up at camp. Like, oh, so-and-so told me they were voting for you. I was like, I kind of felt like that tonight, and I liked it. So we'll see what happens.
So this game just got really crazy today. I came at by Shane saying I was going after room 1. That's a bunch of BS. There's a lot of people playing the game hard, and this day was crazy. It's going to drive me crazy. I might be in a mental institution by tomorrow. I'm not going to say I'm pissed, but I'm definitely... I can't trust a soul now. I still trust Quinn and Thomas, but I think everybody's playing everybody. Everybody's trying to play the good game, a really good game, but only one can win at the end of the day, and everybody's going to betray people. And I get that. I plan on betraying people, but I keep wanting to go after Shane. I keep wanting him out, and nobody else wants to do it. That shows how good of a game he's playing, and it's just stupid. And I don't know. I really don't know. So I guess I'm just going to go... I'm going to switch my game up and just act like I'm done with everything, you know? Just try to see how that gets me, because right now my game's not getting me too far. I'm going to act like I'm pissed at everybody. I'm off on myself in the middle of it, and hopefully got to save my butt for a couple of weeks.
Well, another vote, and I still have the power. I pretty much controlled that whole vote. I got 80% of the house to keep Shane. Shane's my guy now. I need him to stay, because people keep putting him on the block, and that means I'm not going on the block, so we're looking good.
So, all right, I thought I thought that Carson was the majority vote to stay. Then I started hearing Zach's name, and I was like, okay, well, it looks like Zach is going to be the person to stay. I heard one person, and it was Alex. I heard one person say that they wanted to keep Shane, and that was because they heard that the majority of the house wanted to keep Shane, which ended up happening. Shane's still in the house for some reason. Why? Beats me, especially because room 4, who Shane was targeting, or maybe that was Matt, I don't know. I've said they're basically... Anyway, I thought that because room 4 has 5 people, we can control the vote. We could have single-handedly decided who stayed this week and who went. Single-handedly. But we didn't. There was just a severe lack of communication, and nobody could be on the same page, and 8-2 was the vote. There were 2 votes to keep Zach. It was myself and Thomas. 2 votes. And I'm pretty sure the whole house is going to know that. But, it's no secret to Shane. I mean, it's no secret to the house that I don't like Shane. So, I mean, no one's going to be surprised by that. But still, it's I could have sworn that we were going to be on a similar page. Really, if I had heard that Shane was going to be the majority vote from at least one other person, then I probably would have voted for Shane. Just because I didn't want to be I didn't want to stick out and be a separate vote. But here I am, one of 2 people. God, man. I'm about to sneeze. It went away. I was trying to look in the light to... Dang it. Come on. Sneeze, dang it. This game.
Okay, so tonight was a double eviction. Zach and Carson went home in the end in an 8-2-0 vote. Absolute chaos. And I loved every single second of it. I thrive in this. I can keep track of it. And it was great. The vote went where I wanted it to go. Shane stayed in the house. I did expect it to be a tad closer, or maybe 1 extra vote away from Shane, but it's all good. The main goal during all the craziness, where all the different messages coming forth, was to, 1, seem like I wasn't pushing the agenda, 2, push that onto someone else, which became Robbie, 3, to make sure that Gray, when he hopefully flipped with me to vote to save Shane, it came for where he thought it was his idea, and in the best interest of the pair of us. So I feel like all 3 missions accomplished, tick, tick, tick. The downside of this thing is that Daryl went absolutely bananas. He left all the group chats. He just yelled at everyone. I immediately knew I had to do damage control. Daryl was the very first person I talked to in this game. We were in the first room together, room 4 on day 1. So I felt like if anyone was going to be able to just sort of cool him down a tad, it would be me. We talked super briefly. I just said, hey, like, I'm really sorry everything went crazy tonight. I tried to play a little dumb and whatever. I just said, hey, sleep on it. We'll talk tomorrow. And so I think he'll be okay, but he's definitely going to be pissed at everyone else. So I can hopefully stay out of his crosshairs. Quinn and Thomas, I told them that I was going to be voting to save Shane, and it seems like they did in fact evict Zach, or vote to keep Zach. Oh my god, this is crazy. But I told them my vote. I was up front. I was honest with them. Quinn seems to be okay. I'm sure he's suspicious of me. But for the most part, an 8-2 vote, I mean, that's a pretty big number here. We thought it might be a little closer. I know I can trust Robbie here, and Gray, and Connor, and Nathan. Kaylee was a little erratic and all over the place. She was voting one way, saying another thing, and then there was this whole thing between Connor and Gray, and Connor was saying that Gray was lying, and Gray was saying Connor was lying, and I just sat there going like, okay, well, I'm gonna send my vote in. You guys do what you want. I'll be fine. So that's what we did. As soon as the vote was over, Shane was safe. A new alliance chart was formed, the final four alliance of myself and Robbie, Connor, and Gray. It's a really good alliance because I have a great bond with Robbie, and I believe I'm either his number one or maybe definitely number two. Connor has a final two deal with me, and Gray and I are super close. I also have numbers in the terms of it being a 2-2 split in the two rooms. Room 2, Robbie and Connor, and room 4, me and Gray. Then there's also a split between me and Robbie being the two newbie players, and Connor and Gray being the returning players. So there's all these different things, but I feel like I'm dead set in the middle here. So that feels like I'm in a really good spot. But yeah, bring on the chaos.
This is the last video that I'll be making before I move on with my life. But just wanted to sign off officially saying a few things. One, I would have done so many things differently. I would have, I wish Eric hadn't created that group, because I don't even think I could trust Eric and Gray in this game. As much as I love them, and you know I love you, Gray and Eric, but this game's brutal, and I'm pretty sure Gray even voted against me in that one, in that last vote. And so, yeah, I wish Eric hadn't created that from the get-go. I wish I would have been able to do that, create my own groups. But the room thing, y'all, for a novice, I think that makes it harder for us because we feel loyal to the group, and I think that's even what we were, you know, but even in that group, I think, you know, maybe even Shane was wheeling and dealing, and, you know, you feel loyal to the group, but you're really not supposed to trust anyone, I feel like, at that point early on. So, yeah. And then I think the big thing for me was also, like I said in the live video, just getting unlucky with Trey winning the HOH. And I understand why Trey did what he did. But I got just unlucky not having somebody I knew and had been talking to. And so I knew I was getting put on the block with that one. But anyway, Josh, I think you've created an awesome thing here. You, Steven, and Max did great. But this game was a lot of fun. I don't know if my life is suited for it with everything going on, because some of these guys and girls, I think this is all they do because they don't got much going on right now. But I can't wait for a day that we do have a lot going on when this pandemic is over and whatnot. So everybody stay safe. Love y'all. And again, thanks, Josh, for creating this. It's great.